Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and under the dome today we have a terrific clash in store. Today a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Duke Blue Devils taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Blue Devils will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Syracuse's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance, and this offense has got to grow, it's got to get better, and they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Nixon. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Willis. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Orange will have to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Blue Devils offense will take the field for the first time. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Might as well give it to him again. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pocket breaking down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's in. Trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this third down. A little screen to the running back. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. The give to the back. Picks up the first down. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Catch in the middle, it's King. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. He'll keep it himself. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
And the Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Leaves it with the back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Ross Simmons. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Punt is on its way. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on 2nd down. Moves away as he feels pressure. At the 40, there he goes. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Fires it down the seam. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Motion from the back. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. On the move at the 30. Right down the middle. Touchdown, Duke. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Mississippi State is ahead early in Stark Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Tennessee.
He wants to start this drive with a pass.
Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Leaves it with the back. Creates a little space. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Short of Indiana's Curt Cignetti, perhaps no one had a more impressive debut in 2024 than Fran Brown at Syracuse, and they're set up well to continue their success.
Well, Fran Brown did a great job in the portal bringing in Kyle McCord at quarterback. He really
throws toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Got it in the middle, it's Gill. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. The short hands. It's Anthony. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Brown. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. On the run, it's Moore. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Quick spin on the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The run from the shotgun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. The Blue Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. After the run, now to throw. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Blue Devils! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Syracuse, 0.
Coming out with it, it's Nixon. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Looking for a huge play. Makes a grab for a big play. It's a seam wide open. The tag. Touchdown, Cuse. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive.
7.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Got it behind the line. It's Moore. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. First down and more. Still running at the 40. Turning on the Jets. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Duke.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown.
Syracuse, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns. There he goes! Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
The Orange, after the explosive play, might go right back to the ground. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Across the 25. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
They really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this time, they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Grab behind the line. It's Nixon. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. He'll keep it on the sneak. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Quarterback on the keeper. Turns it on in midfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And some room to work. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Blue Devils will have it 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. They go to the ground. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Moore. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Lets it fly. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Trying to get behind the defense. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Offense in a bunch formation. Grabs behind the line. It's Ross Simmons.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Caught behind the line. It's Ross Simmons. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. To the air on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Wants to fire on second down. With the catch, it's Ross Simmons. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Tight end now in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Got his man downfield. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines.
24, Syracuse, 10.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Just keep slinging it. That's caught. It's Ross Simmons. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the ground with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They'll try the run. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Good right down the boulevard. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. ULM is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Warhawks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arkansas State. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Wants to go up top on first down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Takes the handoff. It's Moore. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Those last 2 runs did not work, and now they're staring at 3rd and 19. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. The Blue Devils will try to pin them back with a punt. He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The give to the tailback. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Handoff from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. This sophomore behind center has been surgical in his performance. They've been playing pitch and catch at an elite level, and there have been no answers defensively. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Grab near the marker is Anthony. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
And the Blue Devils, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Anthony. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blue Devils come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end, and they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll give it to the back. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Running into the open space. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Trying to run. It's Moore. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Blue Devils started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll keep it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Blue Devils! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to add another. And they tack on the PAT. It's 31-13. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Second down, he'll throw it. Bringing the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Nixon. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. The Orange will have to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6-time tonight. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Just brilliant orchestration of this offense by the sophomore quarterback. The passing game absolutely firing on all cylinders. And best of all, they've protected the football. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Blue Devils line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Back to pass on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Bunch formation for these receivers. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Pulls and fires complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Gets the back moving. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Complete to the right. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he wants it all. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Orange. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he added the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. USC went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Trojans in a statement win if there ever was one.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the big fella.
No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Oh, he's got some space. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it in the middle. It's Little. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll run play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll leave it with him. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say,
turning it on. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38. The running game doing work. Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Cook.
Well, they're working the slot receiver on a drag route here. He's just kind of fighting his way through the traffic. He's able to come out the other side and present a nice target for the quarterback.
Caught in the backfield, it's Willis. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
The Orange converted and picked up that last first down by keeping it on the ground. Maybe they go right back to it. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Now the lead is down to 11.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unleashes it on the run. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. The give to the back. He's guided out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Runs through a tackle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Finds space on the right. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Grabbed over the middle. It's Willis. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. There's the pressure. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Right down the boulevard. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got an open man. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Brown. And the Blue Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Little. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw it. Pressure coming. Snagged in the middle. It's Castle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Blue Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's going to run it. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Blue Devils had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Under fire.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got a man, it's Brown. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Throws for the tight end. Got a man. It's King. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. They'll go back to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. Smashes through the tackle. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
This is why defensive coordinators have nightmares before playing against this specific quarterback. It's because of plays like that. What he can do to you and how he can strain and stress and hurt your defense with his ability to run the football.
And the Blue Devils have their offense in high gear. They'll send the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Duke! Great job by the back on the option. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but that's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 6 over Rutgers. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Willis. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cook. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. On the move, it's Nixon. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Gill. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Syracuse might take a shot here on second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Here's a heat. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Syracuse. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Syracuse, 33.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job.